Hello everyone, this is Carmen Morales speaking from Rome. In this new video on how to use EarthMap, we will present a case study in Tanzania in the context of a development program, the Drylands Impact Program from the Global Environmental Facility. EarthMap is a new tool that brings everyone in the big data dimensions of Google Earth Engine platform and that enables complex analysis thanks to the use of Earth observation, environmental and climate data. In this video, I will show the possibilities that EarthMap can offer to a user with a case study in the Miombo-Mopane landscape in Tanzania. For this, I will first of all give some background about the situation in the project region. The central Zambezi and Miombo woodlands cover 93% of Tanzania's forested land. Miombo woodlands are a global biodiversity hotspots with irreplaceable endemism. The mosaic of Mopane Miombo woodlands fulfill various ecosystem services supporting the resilience of surrounding farmland and communities, especially under climate change. This unique ecosystem is increasingly being degraded by shifting cultivation with inadequate rotational fallow periods, overgrazing, charcoal production, and uncontrolled fires. Irregular rainfalls are further increasing the negative effects of these practices. Land productivity is therefore decreasing while the population is rapidly increasing. This story shows how EarthMap can support project designers to define an area of intervention in the context of a development program such as the Drylands Impact Program of the Global Environmental Facility. In this case, a watershed approach was used. In the context of the program, two sub-basins were identified. And if you want to do an assessment in EarthMap with your own boundaries, you can directly upload the boundaries in the pertinent section. We already selected the area of interest, which will be Tanzania, and the tool will zoom into the country. And in the boundaries section, there's a possibility here to add personal boundary. If we click, we can upload a KML file that contains the two sub-basins. We will concentrating in this one, the Mile sub-basin, which was one of the sub-basins that we will be looking at, and existing remote sensing products embedded in EarthMap will be used to describe their main features and characteristics. The Mile sub-basin is located in the western part of the country and covers an area of 371,000 hectares located entirely within the Mile districts. The area is also located among different reserves of ecological and touristic importance for the country. Looking more closely to this sub-basin Mile, we'll see with the satellite image that there are two parts here on the northwestern and on the northeastern part where the color is different, and we can guess that around these small settlements in Yonga and Ilunde there has been a land use change. If we zoom in, we will see that these are agriculture areas that we can guess that they have been converted from forest to agriculture. In order to identify and measure land use changes more precisely, we can activate one of the satellite images from Landsat, which is the greenest pixel yearly from 1984 to 2018. If we activate the layer, the legend will pop up, and in the legend we can see that depending on the colors that the map is showing, we will have low or high vegetation intensity. These two bright spots represent low vegetation intensity. And the good thing about EarthMap is that you can activate the same satellite image in the year that you want. So if we activate for the year 2000, we will see that these two bright spots were smaller. As the forestation front has expanded, the bright spots become larger in 2018. We also know that this area has been exposed to population increase. We have some metrics on population that we can activate and show. If we click in the layer and activate the metric population, process the statistics, some statistics on population density and total population will appear. So from the year 2000, where inhabitants number was around 13,000, we will have an increase to 25,000 in 2015. Information on changes in land cover can be accessed as well. On land maps, we have the land cover map CCI from the European Space Agency that we can activate. And we will see that the area of cropland rain-fed in orange in 2018 was like this, and in 2000 again it was so much smaller. We can have the visual interpretation from the one side, but if you want to have specific data on the same metric, we can calculate the metric, process it. Here we will see that in 2000 there were around 8,000 hectares cropland, and in 2018 around 23,000 hectares. So it's a big change. We can always export this data in CSV or image. And in CSV, if we export it in CSV, we can always do our own graphics in Excel, showing the information in the way we want. So finally, why don't we have a look at some statistics related to fire? We can activate one of the layers of fire, for example, the burned area fire frequency layer. This layer represents the number of years for which there has been a fire detected in the period 2000 to 2018. Most fires has occurred in areas of forest land. Darker shades represent high annual frequency of fires. And population center, where most continuous vegetation has been removed, are areas where the lowest occurrence of fires happen. The vegetation, fire, and land use change data we assess show how drivers of land degradation, such as shifting cultivation or uncontrolled fires, are affecting the area. The maps and statistics can help to identify an area that is in need of sustainable dryland management that could help to avert a deterioration of the observed situation in the area. I hope that you liked this video on EarthMap on behalf of the Global Environmental Facility Dryland Impact Program, and see you next time. Bye bye.